Greetings, everyone. It's Libra season. Big up to all my Librans in the house. Gang, gang. All right, you guys. Happy birthday. If it's your birthday today, happy solar return. Happy Earth Day. All right, so let's see what your elders, your ancients, or your ancestors, what messages they have for you today. Some of you, your elders, has been warning you about someone. All right. They've been warning you about someone. You feel it. You know what it is. All right. So let's see what's going on. What does the elders, ancient, and ancestors have for you today? So we have the Emperor. So I was explaining in the first video today, I've been getting like visions of this divine masculine or this masculine energy really trying their hardest to meditate. But every time they sit in this quiet position, they try to mimic, they try to copy the yoga poses as well, the meditation, their mind fills up with a lot of chatter and they're kind of doubting themselves if they're doing the right thing. Yes, you're doing the right thing. It just takes a little bit of practice to have that quiet mind and to hear your truth. All right. You got to get all of that mind chatter out. And the only way to get it out is to let it flow and let it go. All right. So we have an emperor in the building. Now, this could talk about your visions. Your elders want you to hold the vision. It's time to get action oriented. It's time to put in that action with the Emperor's spirit. Some of you may have a divine masculine that's still trying to tap into their divinity or their sacred masculine energy. They seem to have a very stoic but worried look in their eye. So their face may be very stoic, but in their eyes, they look worried. And I feel like they try to play it off with this stoic vibe to them. You know, if this emperor is a female, a lady, it's almost like you have to balance that masculine energy of the emperor. Yes, hold your vision, take action. But if you're a female, it's time for you to be receptive. It's time to be open to help, open to abundance, open to guidance as well, open to the love that you feel, or it's time to heal those different aspects to balance out this masculine energy. Now, the Emperor, I'm getting from this card, strong trust. So I don't know if your elders, ancestors, or ancients, they want you to have strong trust, or they want you to strengthen your trust here. Some of you are too systematic. You're too systematic. So you're following a system that's not in alignment with this vision that you have, and your elders are trying to talk to you about it. You may be going against your culture or ancient ways because of this system that you abiding by. I'm hearing that you're abiding by a system here. So let's see what chakra that you're being too systematic in. And then we'll go in different decks. We elaborate more. What does this ancient elder ancestor have for my viewer about this systematic view? What chakra is this about? What chakra is this affecting? Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. And we have truth at the bottom of the deck showing up twice today, and we have stagnation. So there seems to be outdated truth here. Or there's a twisting of the truth. So there could be, 50% of the I'm hearing. Okay, so it's a lot of lies with the truth. So I don't know if this is you doing this to yourself, or this is someone trying to I'm hearing, you know what? You may be speaking to people that think they know what they're talking about, but they don't. So be aware of that you're being misinformed. Maybe you are misinformed, and therefore it's misguiding you. Some of you, this systematic way of living or views is creating a lot of stagnation in your life. Now, again, oops. Hold on, you guys. I'm in a tight little spot right here. All right, so I got oppression as well when I bend down to pick up one of my decks. You could be of the age of 48, or you could be much older. So take it how it resonates. 48 may be a very significant number or important number, favorite number for some of you. What I'm also getting is that you need to kind of like embrace the truth of your stagnation. So these elders, these ancients, they want you to embrace the truth of what is causing a stagnation. For some of you, it's this masculine energy. Could be your divine masculine who is very wounded or unawoken to a certain point. I'm also hearing egotistical and supreme. So I don't know if somebody feels like there this systematic way. So my way or the highway, or I'm always right even when I'm wrong. I'm getting that line from, what is that? I don't know what movie it is. Scarface, when he was like, I tell the truth even when I lie. Oh, okay, right? I just get that part, right? So with the stagnation card, this supreme, systematic, my way or the highway is creating stagnation. Hey, with this emperor energy, you're here to enlighten others. You're here on this earth to be of service, to help others, to find enlightenment. There could be some argumentative people, or you're really argumentative when it comes to people that challenge your systematic views or truth or your leadership. This could be somebody that you could be making money with, or this could be this person that's interrupting your reading who is in this Emperor's energy. So it's like the same person you could have been making money or helping you some way out of a stagnation. You're competing, or you're kind of, I'm hearing opposing forces. Hey. Now, ignorance is bliss is what I got. So some of you could be repeating a cycle here, a way of doing things, and kind of kicking yourself in your butt like, I hate being stuck, I hate being stagnant. But then you go and repeat the same strategies, the same beliefs, and it gets you nowhere. And it's like deer in the headlights, like who is doing me wrong? Who is the haters? It's actually your false self. Hey? That's creating stagnation. Now, some of you are leaders and you're leading others to some sort of spiritual development. I don't know if you know that you're doing this, or this could be people in your family. This could even be your children if you have children, because the Emperor is a father. It's a father type. This could also feel like you do have daddy dilemmas or patriarchal programs that you need to kind of move beyond here. There's a guiding light. And again, that's that vision. So hold the vision. Hold your vision, but your perspective, you possibly need to kind of rearrange before you face bigger problems or bigger troubles. With the stagnation, again, to uplift, to be in this joy frequency, you need to be more given or more service to others, to your community, to your family, to your children, even to your furry pets, even to strangers. Do some sort of humanitarian work, and that should kind of heal you in many different places you probably didn't even know that you needed some sort of healing. All right, so that could be a block in some healing work that's causing stagnation in your life. It could have a lot to do with your father figures or the patriarchal or male figures in your life. They want some sort of authority. Some of you could be dating really passive, indecisive men, and it's because you're too much in your masculine energy. It's time for you to receive. You know, they're not moving fast enough. They seem kind of shy, or they seem confused. So let me just do. No. It's time for you to be on the receiving end. It's time for people to be of service to you, or you be of service to those that could reciprocate the gratitude or the service itself. So be humble, but don't let anybody play you or disrespect you here. It's time to be more lighthearted instead of stoic, stiff, and I'm hearing hard-hearted here. So somebody may have closed their heart off, and that's creating the stagnation. This is also the crown chakra energy here. So it's time to help others along this path of liberation. The caption that comes with this card reads, laziness is nothing more than a habit of resting before you're tired. You get tired. All right. So again, this could be, you're all in your mind. You have it all figured out. You're being strategic. You have this vision, but then you're so exhausted by laying out these plans that you don't even have the energy to come forward. It's time to put that on the side, take a break, and help out others on your path. You could be teaching others, and at the same time, they're teaching you a way how to get out this stagnation. All right. So what does the ancients, the ancestors, and the elders want you to know? That you're not lazy. You're not a lazy person, but you're choosing to be lazy when things get difficult. All right. You may be waiting for an easy way out or an easy way to do it, but you still have to put in some sort of effort. So if you can't figure out something right now, be of service. Use what you got, or whatever little you have to give, and the answers will come from that gratitude. All right, from being of service to others. So if you're struggling with depression, if you're struggling with pressure of leadership, of your vision, of having to provide, and it's causing this constant anxiety of constant thinking, constant worry, and then it's causing you to be depressed, and then this depression is leading to laziness, try to turn it off. Turn it off and go out and do what you could. Do what you could with what you have to help others. All right. That could just be a little bit of insight or tips that was needed. Let's see what needs to be surrendered to remove yourself from any type of stagnating situation or energy in your life right now. All right. What needs to be surrendered or surrendered to at this moment for my person to remove themselves from stagnation? Surrender to miracles. And I mentioned something about that, and we have surrender worry. So some of you are really worried about an outcome here. And again, it's creating anxiety, depression, sadness, and that's leading to laziness or inactive energy. So on my Instagram, I mentioned it in my first video today. It had an interesting card combination come out. I did post it. It's the Lovers times Death. So check that out. Leave a comment on what you immediately felt, what you thought. No answer is wrong. But before that, I did a post as well. And it talked about connecting with your holiness, connecting with your light, your sacred energy. When you connect with your source, that's when miracles happen. So it says, be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubts that miracles can happen. This systematic view or this programming you have about your elders, your ancestors, or the ancients, it's blocking the miracles. What some of you're experiencing very supernatural events, and I feel like you're trying to talk or rationalize what's happening. You're deeply connected to either water, I'm hearing water, air, and earth. All right. Use your fiery energy. This is Aries here, by the way. Use this fiery energy to unlock these gifts that you're banishing with this systematic view on yourself. If you're not sure who to ask, check out the library. Check out some books. Check out some people that already went through this experience and they documented or they recorded it. Not necessarily the internet, because, social media, Facebook, they're not really guaranteed or reliable sources of information. It's just all opinions, which could be the same as if you go to a book, but then it gives you more detail. It elaborates on details that you may be experiencing as the ones that came before you. All right. So let go of anything that's resistant. viewpoints, opinions, a way of life. I'm hearing that some of you really need to, it's like you really need to look up the word leadership. I'm also hearing strategies or strategic thinking, how intuitive and strategic thinking together works. Something to that effect. It's like an equation here or a formula. So it's like strategic thinking times intuition or intuitive thinking. How could you blend those two ways of thoughts or thinking or mindsets to remove yourself out of resistance or stagnancy? Because whatever is happening to you, it's real. It's a miracle. Some of you may not even believe in miracles. I'm hearing you're too hard-headed with the Emperor energy. I don't know why I got Bob the Builder. Yeah. Something you have already established, and it came from this leadership, strong masculine energy. But it's also creating stagnation. Maybe for a moment in time, it was all good, it was all cool. But now it's time for you to move past that. Whatever events is happening in your life, person that's watching, know that it's real. I ain't going to elaborate anymore because you know what it is. You know what it is. Some of you are really worried about a commitment with an Emperor, Aries, or it could be a divine masculine that's still working on their divinity right now. And you're very worried about the stagnation, but you're receiving miracles. You're receiving very obvious information about where the stagnation is leading to. And I feel because of your view or your ego could be blinding you. Could create doubts and worry here. All right, so zodiac name dropping. We already have Aries out here. We have Six of Pentacles. So this could be a Capricorn or a Taurus. Doesn't have to be. Could be a Virgo. It's time to give back. It's time to be generous. Be of service here. Some of you, I feel like this Emperor is going to finally give you what you deserve after a long time of waiting or a long time of stagnancy. It's almost going to be like a miracle, and don't doubt it. I'm hearing don't doubt what you see. A lot of earth energy. I mentioned that. We have Virgo now. So this person could be working really hard on their divinity. They could be going over details, kind of modifying. I'm hearing somebody's modifying something, improving something. Could even be like tallying up their totals. I'm hearing they're balancing their checkbook with the 6. This is all even numbers. Some of you really need to kind of like rework some. It's like I'm hearing that you got to work on your inner workings here, person. We have 11-11, so that could be twin flame energy going on, or your twin flame is indeed really close. So what your ancients and elders and ancestors want you to know, that you have to work on your confidence here, on your self-worth. For me, this Four of Wands, it could talk about confidence, being serious about the commitments in your life, because I got the word commitment when I saw surrender, worry. I saw commitments as well. Some of you could be a part of a government, or again, there's commitments to the government here. There's a father figure, also, or a divine masculine. So you could be healing a lot of father dilemmas or daddy dilemmas, and that's helping you. I'm hearing to be very studious. It's like some of you, you're working really hard. Some of you could be at a dead-end job, and that's what's creating stagnation in your life. It's like you're really pushing it, hey. Some of you could be overworked with the 8 of Pentacles. Trying to be in this, you could be a leader or the manager at your job. Could be the head of the household here as well. I'm hearing administration. There needs to be more order. Some sort of rule is creating the wrong structure here. What is that about? Some sort of rule or law that you're abiding by is creating some sort of structure that's weak. Some sort of weak structure here. You may have misguidance about this twin flame journey. What? Some of you are being misguided on this twin flame journey. And I feel like it shrinks your optimism. You're kind of dull, or you're muting the miracles in your life because you're being misinformed. Or this divine masculine is being misinformed about their masculinity. Oh, you know what I also got? Some of you oppressed your feminine energy for so long that you don't see the stagnation in your life. You don't see that you keep working on the same things over and over and over again. It's time to break free. This feels like liberation. This feels like a time to celebrate. We finally made it with the Four of Wands. A sense of renewal, revitalization going on here. Optimism. I feel like somebody's getting really serious about a commitment, but they're struggling with optimism. Maybe because this person had you waiting too long. This person is struggling. It's like they want to have a day walk or a day talk in a park. A picnic. Somebody wants to have a picnic. They want to celebrate. It's like somebody wants to come towards you and celebrate their accomplishments. Some of you may be in this person's vision of accomplishment, and it makes them get really tense and serious, and they feel kind of like irresponsible here because they had you waiting so long in the stagnant energy, and now it's like they're trying to put that, what is that, foot to the pedal. Some of you are going to witness a miracle at a baby shower or a wedding. We have the moon. Could be Piscean energy. I felt it with the dolphins. I didn't want to say it, but I felt like Piscean energy here. Now we have the moon. So maybe by the next full moon, there's going to be a miracle here. And you're going to be doubtful or worried or even afraid of it. Some of you, there's a secret here on what you were really given to. We have the Knight of Cups. So there's a lot of creative juices that's happening here. And I feel like with this creative imaginations is giving someone the tools they need to kind of improvise or modify something here. We have someone coming in at nighttime, or we have a visitor at night. This could be someone that's very romantic. This could be someone that's working really hard to be a better spouse, a better provider, a better father, a gentleman. I'm hearing somebody's working on being a gentleman. All right. So somebody's afraid to trust their gut instincts. Hey, they were playing it safe with the Six of Pentacles on what to give to. So your elders wants you to know that they're very aware that you're playing it safe and you're not ready. Some of you are still, you're kind of stuck in the dark night of the soul, or this divine masculine is. Something is one-sided here. What was once one-sided, or who was ever once one-sided, may be very generous after a long time of hiding secrets or being afraid. This is loving energy here as well. Somebody wants to be romantic. They may even want to celebrate at home, cook this pleasant dinner, toast. I'm hearing toast to the good life, or there's a toast in your name or in your honor. They want to toast to celebrating this journey with you. Some of you, this is what it is. This is somebody that works hard on whatever makes them money, or they do whatever it takes to make money here. It's a lot of weeping. Seven of Swords. Yep. So there was a lot of deception here. The High Priestess. So some of you are really tuned in spiritually. This could be a very spiritual connection. and you guys are working really hard in your lives, but there's a spiritual connection. In the 3D is very stagnant because of fears, because of hesitation, doubts, and worry, stopping someone, blocking someone from completing a dark night of the soul. They are surprised by what they're seeing. Somebody's surprised by what they're seeing here. Some of you are sabotaging yourself. You're sabotaging yourself by not being optimistic or intuitive. See, optimism, it grows and blossoms things. All right. And if you're not optimism, you could be if you're not optimistic, you could be self-sabotaging yourself. Some of you were dating a divine masculine that was not connected to their intuition, their gut instincts, and therefore to their divinity. This person played a lot of sneaky, manipulative tricks and tactics. This is someone that always tried to be 5 steps ahead, very cunning. We have sly like a fox, or even cunning like a wolf. This is someone that travels in the dark. They travel in the darkness or in the shadows. But they're afraid of the dark. I'm afraid of my own self. So there's a lot of spiritual, supernatural miracles happening here. Some of you may be in the high priestess energy where you're ignoring how you feel about a situation. You're ignoring it. And like I said, you're suppressing this feminine energy and you're staying in this masculine energy, but it could be causing self-sabotage. You could be pushing away people that want to celebrate you, pushing away enthusiasm, optimistic, and therefore this is why you're stagnant. Some of you may be saying, well, what the hell do I have to be optimistic for? My so-called divine masculine lied, stole, cheated on me. This is someone that was wounded, someone that didn't believe in miracles. They believe in fear. So you may have been dealing with someone that was choosing out of fear, and that kind of ruined or blocked your creativity. You put a lot of power into this masculine energy. You waited. It was always one-sided here because there were too many secrets or too many things left unsaid. Now, secrets doesn't have to mean that secretly, I have a whole other life going on. For some of you, that's maybe the case, but for some of you, it was just a lot of things left unsaid. A lot of important details was left unsaid here. So it felt very one-sided while someone else was overcompensating. The other was taken and given to someone else. That could have been a systematic approach because of being disconnected with your intuition. It was systematic. It was something that I didn't have to think about. It's something I've been doing. But it was also very stagnant energy. I feel like for some of you, you want to be very optimistic about some sort of divine masculine, but you don't feel the opportunity of this reciprocative energy. You don't feel that present. For some of you, help is coming from someone else or something else that you wouldn't expect. It could be when you're busy, there's some sort of miracle that happens. And then you feel all like magical with the moon energy, because the moon energy feels very magical to me. I feel romantic, magical, mysterious, calm, still, quiet. The air feels light and crisp and like dewy or a tinge of mist. Yeah. So there's going to be an opportunity to help increase your confidence and some sort of abundance with the 8 of Pentacles. Hard work pays. So somebody's definitely working hard to remove themselves or move beyond a stuck place in their dark night of the soul. And I feel like when they do come out on the other side, they're going to come out in this Knight of Cups energy where they're going to feel more soft, emotionally open, like a gentleman. I'm hearing chivalry. Chivalry is not dead. So let's talk about the Seven of Swords. I feel like for a long time, some of you were engaged or involved with someone that was constantly sneaking off, running away. This is just what they know to do. They feel like they were very strategic in some way, hey, when they were running away or running off. I feel like they were running away from communication, fear of saying the wrong thing, so I'm just going to leave. That's what I hear. I was fair in telling you the wrong thing, so I left. I left when things were at a very high peak, or I left when things began to feel serious, hey. For some of you, you may have deeper knowing here. You may be very in tune with the spirit realm. But because of this masculine energy and the Seven of Swords, the problems and the boundaries that had to be in place or hold on to, it made you very cautious. It made you very in your shell, but still in your leadership energy. So I don't know if this person's masculine energy or what you were expecting. It's like you were expecting this person to be a leader, and now you're taking up their role. And that could be self-sabotaging you. This could be self-sabotaging this twin flame dynamic. So somehow the twin flame energy or the twin flame journey is stagnant. And remember, that journey is an ascension journey. It's to help you enter that gateway of your light body. You get what I'm saying? So the Seven of Swords has this cautious attitude to it, but it could also be very strategic. So communicate your boundaries, communicate what is not tolerated here with the Seven of Swords, because you're going to have a time to talk to this person, or the elders would like you to communicate with yourself the boundaries that needs to be in place for some sort of sacred energy or space to be had here. Some of you don't have integrity, or you're dealing with a lot of people in your home that has no integrity. They don't know how to do the right thing on their own or in front of people. All right, so take that how it resonates. I do feel like you're standing in the balance, or you're hanging in the balance here with the High Priestess. The High Priestess could also talk about, I'm hearing the Maiden. So some of you may be in the maiden cycle of the High Priestess, but you really need to trust the answers from within. You need to trust and know that whatever is unfolding, the events that's happening, it is real. Don't doubt how you feel here with the High Priestess. That's one of your superpowers here. All right. So the Emperor showing up, hold space for your own authority, and don't be afraid to take up space, period. Be strategic, but be cautious. Move with integrity. Some of you need to stay alert, optimistic, and enthusiastic, hey, if you want to removed from the stagnation. There's a lot of things that are not what it seems, hey, with the moon, or you don't know it all. I'm hearing you don't know it all, child, with the moon and High Priestess. Practice your rituals. You could see here the High Priestess like she's touching the moon. So sensitivity, your feelings, it's a superpower here, and it leads you through your shadows or the dark night of the soul. So you could be dealing with a masculine that doesn't trust their feels, their sensitivity, and therefore they're stuck in this dark night of the soul. They're busy running from one tower to the next tower, afraid of the noises, of what they think they saw, afraid of the secrets, the failures, the mistakes. All right? So if it's a strong double masculine here, know that it could be a competition or a challenge for power here. There could be button heads because everybody wants to be the leader, or you're button heads with people because you want to lead. There's a lack of emotional depth. The moon, high priestess. There's a lack of feelings here. And therefore your creative juices is blocked. You get what I'm saying? So we need these feels. We need to feel. Your emotions are guidance too. Your body, your sensitivity. Stop deliberately sabotaging yourself, hey. All right? I do have one more note, and that is the Seven of Swords business, hey. Now, I feel like somebody was misinformed about the Four of Wands energy. Now, the Four of Wands looks like a happy family, hey. I feel like whoever this is in this Empress energy, this is holding a lot of secrets that could hurt a family, hey. Something about property or commitments. Somebody wants to relocate, hey, and I feel like they don't want to tell their family, so they could be, you know, sneaking behind their family's back, like looking up or researching how to do that. There could even be like a secret. Somebody may be strategizing or secretly planning to kind of come into your life or have a new home with you. This could be a divine masculine that's secretly buying a new home or secretly relocating or secretly healing so they could be a better spouse. This is maybe something that you're not seeing. I'm not trying to give anybody false hope. This is just what I'm seeing. This person is tired of stagnation. They're tired of resisting the miracles between the both of you on this ascension journey. This person may be too attached, or you're too attached to the old way of doing things. I'm also hearing somebody does not like to meet new people here or do new things because it's not predictable. It's a sense of, I don't know, the unknown. So I don't have control. I don't have power over it. So this could be someone that's really controlling here. You could be really controlling and you're not seeing it. You're ignoring your intuition here because you're moving off of this logic or this systematic view. So you may be too attached to what you're used to, and this is creating stagnation. And I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys did enjoy these messages, these insights, tips, confirmation, and awareness. And if you did, go and big up on yourself in the comment box. Like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. Send me love and light. Send me the power of 1,000 moons to enhance my psychic abilities, my sensitivity, you know, my mysticism. If you want to big up the Hourglass channel, do check out the description box below and how you could hit that tip jar. And I'll see you guys in another channel message. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.